knocks it down.
Boy, that's the way you want to start a game there, Bryce. Quick three in the corner by Rochelle.
Glad to have you join us tonight as Comets go the other way. It's picked off and intercepted by Zichterman. Zichterman now on the run. Gives it back off to Chrishell on that left wing. Chrishell looks down low for Fless. Fless goes to work off the double. Left block, cross-court pass, baseline three again by Zichterman. Knocks it down. 6-0 Sailors. Now the other way go the Comets. Top of the key is Johnson. Johnson dumps it down low to Belkema. Backdoor pass to Bonema is good. 2 points for Jake Bonema. Sailors now going the other way quickly. Chrishell on the two-handed layup, no good. Now goes Johnson. Johnson to work underneath the hoop. Picked off and intercepted by Zichterman now. Zichterman crossover, looks down low, right under the hoop to Fless. Knocked away. Dead ball foul on Kalamazoo, on Jake Bonema.
Quick back and forth, up and down the court to start this game. Sailors coming out shooting from three early.
Inbound, nice pass off the baseline set. J.J. Moderman for a quick two.
That's huge for the big guy to get a quick two.
Sailors now showing press. Comets able to break as they cross the timeline. Down low to Balkema. Balkema pivots, dumps it back out to Johnson. Top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Moderman. He gives it to Zichterman on the break. Zichterman step back crossover, top of the key, front of the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kazoo. Balkema is Max Johnson now, this junior, takes it up patiently. Off ball foul on number one, Max Zichterman. That'll be his first. 5:42 to go in the game, or excuse me, in the first quarter here. Great to have you joining us tonight as we kick off the new year. South Christian High School Sailors taking on the Kalamazoo Christian Comets in this exciting non-conference battle. The 6-1 Sailors facing off against the 3-2 Kalamazoo squad. Inbound now goes from Zichterman, Noah Zichterman, and similar name but different team. There's Jake Bonema, pressured by Chrishell. Great pressure as Bonema is getting all the sorts of business right now. Gets relief from Balkema, dribbles to the left wing. Top of the key now is Pruce. Pruce, jab step, two dribbles to his right, dumps back off right wing. Three-pointer no good by Noah Zichterman. This time rebounded by Burgess, going the other way. Burgess works from left to right, finds Chrishell. Baseline three is good, and that's what the Sailors have been so good at all season. Scores 11-2, South Christian, 4:54 to go in this first quarter now. Comets going the other way. Deep three-pointer for Bonema is good, and that's a quick timeout for Kalamazoo. All right, folks, well, thanks for joining us here. Got some fun technical difficulties as we've figuring out our system here, working on some of the video features and functionality, but right now we are audio only, so if you're tuning into Michigan Sports Radio or the Sailor Zone, hopefully we'll be getting video here soon. Kyle, it's great to be back tonight. It's great to be back in this gym again for another season. South Christian Sailor basketball.
Happy New Year, Bryce. Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's good to be here indeed. We hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, Merry Christmas, and kicking off your new year the right way, and no better place to be than South Christian High School for this fun matchup here. So Sailors 6-1, Kyle, as we debrief a little bit of this game, is quick TV timeout from South Christian. But 6-1 South Christian Sailors going to work tonight, looking to start off the new year right.
Yeah, Bryce, 3 games this week for the Sailors, this being the third. 2-0 already. Hot 6-1 start for the Sailors to begin the year, like you said. Huge victory this would be tonight to go into the new year.
No doubt about it. One sole loss was a tough one against Union Christian, 65-48. Other than that, Sailors have looked really good all season long. All right, 4:41 to go. Burgess on the left side gets fouled as he drives that left wing. a foul on Jake Bonema. I think that's his second. Team second is Max Johnson comes in for Bonema for the Comets. Into the game for South Christian is Owen Burgess, Austin Burgess, Josh Fless, Max Zichterman, and J.J. Moderman. Burgess top of the key, he gets pressured. And it's knocked away, tipped out by, last touch by Austin Burgess. So nice defense there by Max Johnson.
Johnson with the pressure there. Great forced turnover.
4:25 to go in this first quarter. Now top of the key is Preuss. Preuss swings it over to Zichterman. Zichterman off that right wing, no good. J.J. Moderman on the rebound. Sailors going quickly the other way. Moderman to Burgess. Austin Burgess on the right wing as he drives to that elbow. Top of the key, Zichterman. Zichterman with the pump down low to Fless. Fless gets fouled going up. He's going to go to the line. Josh Fless, the swift, soft, gentle touch senior. He's going to go to the line, shoot two.
Well, Bryce, that all started Burgess. Great kick out. Zichterman didn't settle for a three. Great drive and a beautiful bullet pass to Fless. Big fella to the line for two.
As Fless hits that first. Hey folks, tonight's game is brought to you by Burgess Surveying. Burgess Surveying is a privately owned company that's been serving the West Michigan community and the state for over 15 years. They perform a wide variety of surveying services. Whether you're a homeowner who's looking for or to establish property lines, or a large commercial contractor who wants the project to be completed efficiently and timely, Burgess Surveying will meet your needs. They strive to build long-lasting professional relationships built on trust with each other and their clients. They're located downtown Byron Center. Give them a call at 616-277-1636. You'll be sure to have a great experience. Fless hits the second. As Sailors get a quick stop on defense now in the game for South Christian is number 11, Crew Zichterman, the freshman in the game. Moderman now, top of key, back of the rim, no good. Hits top of the backboard and rebounded by the Comets. Going the other way is Johnson on that left wing. He goes down the middle, spin move off some shoe. As Sailors pick it up, they go the other way. This time, Crew Zichterman dumps it off to Dax Blackboard. A freshman gets his first action, his first bucket of the night.
Freshman to freshman there. Great pass by Zichterman. Strong finish by Blackboard.
Blackboard, the stud freshman. Saw him on the gridiron this season. Now we can see him on the hardwood. As that cross-court pass gets picked off by Moderman. He goes the other way. Nice pass to Zichterman, who he works down the lane, goes up with the right hand and gets fouled. Crew Zichterman's going to head to the line to shoot two. That's a foul on number 13, Crosby Kroll.
Boy, Bryce, that was a very nice deceleration by Zichterman, the freshman there. Lots of Zichtermans in this game. We are going to have to be on top of our toes. Great to see the freshman coming out here getting in the line for a quick two.
Got Max Zichterman, Crew Zichterman, and Noah Zichterman. We've got to confirm the relation. I think there is a relationship. It could be wrong, maybe cousins or whatnot. But either way, Crew misses the first. 3:06 to go in this first quarter. A lot of fun connections to this program. I was talking to the head coach Taylor Johnson earlier. This is actually Taylor's alma mater, is Kalamazoo Christian. As Crew misses the second, rare two misses. Now, other way goes the Comets. Nice pass from the half-court line down to Crosby Kroll as he picks up two. Crew Zichterman goes the other way. So he gets fouled on the baseline. 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Sailors have had no problem getting to the line. Already 5 fouls committed by the Comets. Sailors only have 1 committed on their side. Crew Zichterman looking to get right from the line. This time he hits it. Knocks down the first.
High-scoring first quarter here, Bryce. Both teams coming out. Sailors as expected, playing quickly, shooting threes, getting to the line.
As you mentioned, Kyle, they did have 2 games this week at the Cornerstone University Holiday Tournament. Zichterman misses the second. Rebounded by Bonema. He goes the other way. Excuse me, Johnson, that is, for the Comets. Guarded by Noah Shop. guarded by Drew Zichterman. Now it's great defense. Comets at the reset. Looking for a screen at the top of the key, waves him off, dumps it off to the screener. Balkamas, he gets fouled, turning and pivoting, heading down the lane. It's going to be on Blackport. It's going to be his first. Sailors knocked off Paw Paw 73-51, and then the next day knocked off Schoolcraft 81-48. So you mentioned third game of the week. Great defense for South Christian as Comets are able to get the inbound pass. Deep baseline three, no good. Rebounded by Blackport. He dumps it off to Schiltz. Schiltz now to Zichterman. Drew Zichterman on the right wing. Three-pointer, no good. Last touch by South Christian. It's going to go the other way. Into the game for the Comets. Jackson Kraus. He comes in for Crosby Kroll. 2:16 to go in this first quarter. This fun, fast-paced, action-packed first quarter of action. Pressure by South Christian. That gets tipped away. Ooh, tough foul as Zichterman knocks his man over about the half-court line.
Yeah, Bryce, the Sailors applying that 1-3-1 full-court pressure. Looking to create havoc, almost had a turnover there.
Taylor Johnson brings some of that pressure as Schiltz tips away the inbound. But Balcom was able to get on it and reset his offense now. Pass to James Annan. Up, he dumps back off the top of the key to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Zichterman, drives it to the right lane, down the lane. Back to Johnson, top of the key. Three-pointer is good. Now Austin Burgess goes the other way as Sailors moving quickly off that make. Pump fake from Kershell. Kershell drives down the middle of the lane, up with the left hand, no good. Tipped around by Blackport. It's Zichterman down low, cross-court pass to Owen Burgess. Owen Burgess, three-pointer rims out, no good. But Blackport going to work down low as he gets fouled on the rebound.
Boy, a couple of hard-fought possessions there. Both teams are moving the ball around the perimeter very, very well.
1:26 to go, 3 fouls. I'll check that, that's 5 fouls, should be 6 fouls now. As Blackport's gonna go to the line for the first time tonight, shooting 2. Nothing but nylon for the first one. Kalamazoo 3-2 as they made the trip this fine Friday night. Because of South Christian. Free throws no good, but rebounded by the offense. Kicks out for the 3 to Crochelle, no good. This time rebounded by the Comets. Kraus as he goes the other way. Dumps it off to Johnson, top of the key. Johnson going to work. Stutter step, spin move on that right elbow. Dumps it off to the baseline, down low to a cutting Nolan Shop. He gets fouled going up, can't finish, but he'll go to line, shooting 2. First foul on Crochelle. 4th foul on the Sailors.
Comets ball movement, very impressive there. Bryce, Sailors continuing to apply a lot of pressure, but the Comets hanging in there. Opportunity to cut this lead down to 6 now with just over a minute left.
Can't hit that first free throw. Crosby Kroll back in the game for the Comets. As Shop knocks down knocks down the second free throw, his first points of the night. Now Austin Burgess, point guard, also quarterback, goes to work. Rotating around the wing, down low to Peyton Kuhl as he dumps it off. Three-pointer no good, but rebounded by Zichterman. He puts it up about 5 feet away from the basket. 2 points for Zichterman. Comets going quickly the other way to beat any pressure. Kind of cutting Johnson on that right side. Nice take. Max Johnson with another 2 of his own. Austin Burgess now goes the other way. A lot of back and forth as we're moving quickly in this first quarter. 23 seconds to go. Peyton Kuhl now. He goes to work on that left block. Nice defense. Kicks it out to Zichterman for that three-pointer. That's good. Max Zichterman with 8 points early.
Letting it fly. Zichterman can't shoot it. The lefty. Smooth stroke.
Smooth stroke is Johnson. Now he gets fouled. Rochelle on the defense. A little handsy. He fouls his man with 5.1 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Just when the Comets might have cut the lead to 5 or 6 there, Bryce. Sailors stretch it back to 9 here with 5 seconds left in the quarter. Huge three there by Zichterman.
Huge three, a little bit of a wall for South Christian. Johnson's first free throw is no good. Folks, tonight's game is also brought to you by North Coast Wealth Advisors. You've worked hard to provide for your family and build a meaningful life. Now it's time to make sure your wealth reflects what matters most. At North Coast Wealth Advisors, we help successful families create plans to honor what matters most, which is faith, generosity, and legacy. As he misses the second free throw, 2 seconds to go. Burgess goes the other way. Moderman for the three, no good as Sailors try to get a quick one for the quarter. That one is no good. 22-13 is your score. South Christian up big at the end of this first quarter. Folks, we're going to wrap that up too. Call Mark Zichterman and the North Coast team at 616-499-8571 or visit northcoastwestadvisors.com. North Coast West Advisors. Build a legacy that lasts. Stifel, Nicholas and Company Incorporated, member SIPC and NYSE. We'll step aside for a quick 30-minute second break. We'll be right back after this here on Michigan.
You hear that? That's Service Professor fixing your drain, sewer, plumbing, electrical, heating, or cooling, and fixing it in a snap.
Service Professor will fix it in a snap.
All right, welcome back. 22-13 is your score here from South Christian High School as the Sailors up by 9 against the Kalamazoo Comets. So we kick off the second quarter of action. Kalamazoo Christian will get the ball here. Johnson goes to work. He's been steady, 5 in the first quarter. He gets his offense to work. Looks to Pruce. Pruce on that right elbow goes to work on Fless, bodies him down to that right block. Dumps it back out for relief to Kroll. Kroll looks for a cutting Annan. Good defense by the Sailors. Has to dump it back off to Pruce. Pruce to the corner. Baseline drive by Kroll on that right side. He tries to find his man opposite end, and he steps out of bounds. Quick turnover for the Sailors. .7:25 to go. Austin Burgess now conducting this offense. He goes the other way. Fless top the key, rotates it to Moderman. Three-pointer is good. J.J. Moderman, who came in spiraling last season. He got some valuable minutes towards the end. Now in the starting lineup. Having a great senior season campaign. Now goes to work on the other side is Sammy Pruce. He goes one-on-one on aforementioned Moderman. He's actually going to travel. A quick turnover. 6 turnovers now for the Comets. Taylor Johnson, this defense, stout. 6:53 to go now. 25-13 is your score. To a cutting Moderman they go. One-handed slam. J.J. Moderman for 2. Nice look off.
Bryce, the same play there. Zichterman and Moderman just switched places. Great slip by Moderman for the dunk.
Great look indeed. Now Pruce has to find an answer as he dumps it off to Kroll on that right wing, resets his offense with Max Johnson. Max Johnson goes to work against Burgess. Spin move down the lane, dumps it to Annan. Annan with the 3 off the right side, no good. Rebounded by Burgess now. Burgess on the break. Doesn't have the numbers, but instead finds Owen Burgess for a 3-pointer. Owen Burgess knocks it down, and South Christian with 8 quick points coming into the quarter, 6:09 to go in the second, and Kalamazoo and Seth Dugan need a quick timeout here. As we were mentioning before, there's some fun connections here between these two schools. David Cool, here you go, Kyle. David Cool, 2 nephews playing that are cousins. He didn't give us the names, but 2 nephews playing for.
Peyton Cool won.
Unless we're okay, Peyton Cool and Jake Bonema. There we go. There are the names. Yep. So Peyton Cool and Jake Bonema are David Cool's nephews, both on the roster here. Peyton Cool, I got some minutes early on, the junior in the game, and then Jake Bonema, number 2 for the Comets. So they're cousins. So some fun matchup here. Taylor Johnson was also quick to mention that they won states in 2008 at Kalamazoo Christian. So he wanted to make sure that got in there as a highlight for this game.
Coach throwing in that quick tidbit there. Always been a winner.
Always been a winner. So he's having fun. He's delighted for this matchup. 6:05 to go. Kalamazoo with the ball. Proust takes it up on his own, dumps it back off to Johnson. Johnson now guarded by Zichterman. Passes it to the left wing to Glurum. Glurum rotating around the arc. Back to Johnson. Johnson looks down low, tipped away but fielded by Proust. So he goes to work on that right block. Nice defense by South Christian as the Comets reset again. Johnson now guarded by Owen Burgess. Top of the key, 5:36 to go in the second quarter. Back to Glurum. Rotating around the arc to Balkema. Balkema gets ripped away by Fless. Nice defense. Quick pass down across the court. As Taylor Johnson arguing his case, that deep pass, wanted that to be the last touch by Kalamazoo, and he'll get it, as that'll stay with the Sailors on the opposite end.
Boy, Bryce. Fless dived in on the floor, showing the effort there.
Fless had that game winner a couple weeks ago. Senior campaign off to a great start. Now Austin Burgess on that right wing, spins, rotates to Moderman on that right block. Nice pass down low to Fless with the gentle touch.
The two bigs working together there. Moderman baseline drive, Flesh, quick pop, easy 2.
32-13 is your score, 4:58 to go. Quick 3 for the Comets. Rebounded immediately by Proust. He's in the right spot at the right time. Kalamazoo able to get on the scoring column for this quarter. Now Fless down low. He dribbles with his right hand to the middle of the lane. Dumps it off to Burgess on that baseline. Kicks it out to Austin Burgess as he drives his man down to that right block. Excuse me, that right elbow. Kicks out to Moderman. 3-pointer no good. Now Johnson going the other way. He doesn't have the numbers, but instead, quick jump stop. Kicks it out to Gruel for the 3. No good. Rebounded by Zichterman. Zichterman now to Austin Burgess, back to Zichterman, back to Burgess. Burgess on that right wing. 4:11 to go. Burgess dribbles with his left hand, dumps it down low to Fless. Fless gets called for the travel. The Sailors' second turnover of this game. Mass substitution now for the Sailors. Crochelle, Crew Zichterman, Brody Schiltz, and Blackport into the game for the Sailors. Brody Schiltz, again, if you were listening to us during the football season, came on as the quarterback for a stretch there. He had a nice season. Now Schiltz going the other way off the steal. Schiltz goes up from his left to the right side. Layup no good, but rebounded by the Sailors. Blackport in the key, and they're actually going to hit him for that, Kyle. 3 in the key. That was a quick 3-second call.
It indeed was.
This time it's going to go the other way. Third turnover by South Christian. Cross-court pass to Balkema. Balkema back over to Johnson. Johnson drives down the lane. 3-pointer right wing by Annan. No, check that. Zichterman, no good. Rebounded by the Sailors. Owen Burgess going the other way to Crochelle. Crochelle crossover baseline drive. Dumps it off to Owen Burgess at the top of the key. Dangerous pass, almost knocked away, but fielded by Burgess. Now Schultz, top of the key. He resets, gets his signals from Johnson. Gets a couple screens, dumps it down low to Blackport. Blackport on that right block, dumps it off to a cutting Zichterman. Nice two-pointer by the cutting through Zichterman.
Sailors continue to pour it on. Great ball movement. Freshman, great cut to the hoop, easy floater.
Sailors coming out strong in this second quarter, just under 3 minutes to go. Dangerous pass now goes Johnson. Johnson out the quick three off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Chrishell. Sailors, per usual, going quickly. They find Zichterman. He dumps it down to the corner to Burgess, back along the arc. It goes. Look down low for Blackport. And that one gets tipped away. Actually, last touch by Blackport. Nice defense stop for the Comets. Into the game for Kalamazoo is Jackson Krause. He comes in for Noah Shop. Johnson now on the inbound. As the Comets try to beat the press, that one gets knocked away as both teams scrambling for it. That's actually an unfortunate foul by the Sailors. It's be Zichterman's second foul, team first for this quarter.
Right, Sailors have gone deep already in this game. Obviously, third game of the week. Diving into that bench.
Getting guys in early as Zichterman intercepts the rebound. Sailors go quickly the other way. And Harris Hookwater, getting his first action of the night, gets his first basket of the night. Nice defense by the Sailors. As now Comets going the other way quickly, trying to break that press as Johnson dumps it off to Zichterman for three, no good. And my goodness, Sailors back now to the other end. Zichterman back to Schultz. Schultz from that left wing three-pointer, no good. Tipped around and fielded by Crochelle. Great defense as he tries to dump it off the Blackport under the hoop, and that one gets tipped away as well. Comets going the other way. Now Johnson, top of the key, guarded by Crochelle as he goes up with a right hand air ball. Misread that as Crochelle with the action quickly. Finds a cutting Blackport. He goes up with the right hand. That one gets blocked. Nice play by Noah Zichterman for Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo going quickly now. Find Balkema on that left block. He gets doubled. He gets knocked away, but he fields it. Spin move, as the trap comes. And a great defense as that trap made him pay. The Schultz now going the other way. 10 turnovers now for Kalamazoo. Now top of the key, three-pointer by Chrishell, no good, but rebounded by Blackport. As South Christian dominating the offensive boards. Cruz Zichterman with a quick three, no good. That one goes over the backboard and back to Kalamazoo. 1 minute to go in this first half. Timeout, South Christian. We'll step aside, take a quick one as well. Be right back after this here on Michigan Sports Radio and welcome back in. Folks, as we got a minute to go in this second half, quick timeout there as South Christian really pouring it on in this second quarter. 24 points. Excuse me, check that, 14 points in the second quarter already. Kalamazoo going the other way, trying to find something for the half. Sailors with the pressure. Johnson, he crosses the timeline. 48 seconds to go, guarded by Zichterman. He rotates it. Balkema on that right wing. It's knocked away. That one's on the hardwood. Body's flying as Schultz comes up on it. He's able to pick it up, but not before two Comets jump on him. It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow pointing to South Christian. Nice aggressive play by Schultz. He dove on the, I'm saying the turf. Still in football season here, but dives on the hardwood. And Schultz now gets to go to work on the other end. Crossover, drives the left hand, tries to dump it down to Cool. Instead, fielded by Hookwater. Hookwater back to Zichterman, back to Cool, as Cool gets another 2.
Boy, Zichterman, the freshman, great drive down the lane. Nice pocket pass, easy 2 for the Sailors.
Now down the lane as Kalamazoo tried to break the press. Kenneth Davis thought he had an open layup, but he was met by Peyton Cool for the block as that one gets swatted out of bounds with 8.9 seconds to go in this second quarter. All South Christian hears. Johnson on the inbound, finds Gluram, back to Johnson. He's going to go to work on Moderman with 4 seconds. 3, double comes, foul by Cool. .3 seconds to go. Second foul for the Sailors as that one gets tipped away on the inbound, and that's going to do it here from the second quarter. 38-15 is your score. We'll be right back after this here on Michigan Sports Radio for the halftime show.
The Michigan Achievement Scholarship is funding every grad, every path. And odds are your high school senior or recent grad will qualify for free money for community college, public or private university, or career training, no matter their GPA. And the scholarship is less income-based than you might expect. Wherever your child is headed, there's free money to get them where they want to go. Learn more at mi.gov/achievement.
Uccello's Restaurante is where great food and sports come together. There's something for everyone from a variety of handcrafted pizzas along with classic Italian dishes. With over 50 plus TVs on each location, you won't miss any action of the big game. Plus, they deliver. To check out their menu or order online, go to uccellos.com. Check us out to see why we're the #1 sports lounge in the area.
Rapid Sports Hall of Fame celebrates the city's rich sports history by honoring prominent West Michigan athletes and those who have contributed greatly to sports on a local, state, or national level. A class is elected each year and then honored at an induction ceremony in the fall. They also prevent annual events in support of West Michigan athletics, and they raise funds to support local youth organizations and charities. Follow them on Facebook or check out the pictures and biographies of all 181 inductees at grshof.com.
Car Center is an automotive collision repair company with multiple shops throughout West Michigan.
Our goal is simple: to bring hospitality to the collision repair industry.
You can find us online at carcentermi.com to find the location nearest to you. Because at Car Center, fixing cars is our job.
But helping people?
Kellermeyer Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, providing quality, reliable service since 1996.
Graduation?
We've got you covered. Office party?
Let us handle it.
Sports?
Give us a call.
Come on down and see us at Detroit Wayne Company at Knapp's Crossing, or give us a call, 616-214-8329. We'll take care of all your catering needs. Come on, guys, get back to work. Get on the line. Let's go.
What's in your decision to donate blood? More than you know. A few moments of your time sparks moments like these. Hope is in all the moments that matter, and it's in all of us. Schedule your donation today at varsity.org.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-5555. 3777. You can check out their inventory at XTA Center.
Are you having a hard time hearing tonight's game? Hi, I'm Brock Conkle from Michigan Sports Radio, and after putting it off for many years, I decided to contact Miracle Ear and get my hearing tested, and sure enough, had significant hearing loss. The friendly staff at Miracle Ear fitted me with hearing aids, and life is so much more enjoyable being able to hear the things that I've been missing. Go to miracle-ear.com to schedule your free hearing evaluation. There's a location near you.
Alrighty, folks, welcome in to the halftime show here from South Christian High School. Halftime show is brought to you by Sturt Cleaning. Dirty carpets from winter mess and holiday spills, Sturt Cleaning Center has you covered. Over 40 years of exceeding customer expectations in carpet, upholstery, tile, and air duct cleaning. Call today to lock in your winter carpet cleaning discounts. 38-15 is your score at half. Sailors up big thanks to that strong second quarter of action. Kyle, what did you like that you saw from the South Christian Sailors in that first half?
Bryce, that was really the tail of the end of the first quarter going into the entire second quarter there. Sailors shooting 68% from the field that first half. That was huge. Kalamazoo Christian with 11 turnovers. Sailors got out and ran, shot threes. A lot of rotations going deep into the bench, keeping their guys fresh. Really propelled them to a 23-point lead here. Kind of got blown open a little bit there in the second quarter. Both Zichtermans played very well so far this game. Moderman continued to be the big senior that he is. Fless played well as well. Sailors kind of clicking on all cylinders there. Everyone getting some action so far and really pouring it on. You'd think maybe they'd be a little bit tired third game of the week, but that is not the case so far as they are up 23, like I said.
Yeah, it's been quite the week for the Sailors. They've already played 7 games this season, whereas a team like Kalamazoo Christian has only played 5 since this is their 6th game. So, yeah, it's been a full week, and yeah, these are high schoolers, though, right? Like, it's just this is.
They'll bounce back.
Is what?
They'll bounce back quickly.
Exactly. They'll bounce back. It's easy, and I bet it's a ton of fun to play in those tournaments at Cornerstone against some of that fun talent. You're also playing opponents that you don't really get to play very much, probably if ever, really. So Sailors faced off against Pawpaw as well as Schoolcraft. And so tonight here they get to face the Comets of Kalamazoo Christian. And as you mentioned, it's been one where a lot of different Sailors are seeing the court tonight. Really, almost the entire bench has played as well, minus a few guys. And so it's been a full team affair where we've seen a lot of action from the Zichtermans, like you mentioned. And J.J. Moderman had a strong first half, too. And as for the Comets, just kind of, I don't know, you're playing their game. It's an interesting dynamic, I think, if you really think about it, because it was New Year's Day yesterday. You had New Year's Eve the day before that. It's a holiday season, and all of a sudden you're jumping in the bus or the vans, and you're driving an hour north down from Kalamazoo up here for a game where a lot of teams aren't even playing tonight. And Taylor wanted this matchup with his alma mater, so pretty cool to have this game. And I think Comets, we'll see what they come out with the second half, probably shaking off a little bit of the travel, the holidays, and facing an opponent like the Sailors is no easy task.
Yeah, Bryce, great point, truly. Almost maybe an advantage for the Sailors to play 2 games this week, to be fresh. Kalamazoo Christian, as you mentioned, holiday break. I'm sure practices have been tricky this week with the holidays. 45-minute commute over to South Christian here.
Yeah, we look here. The last game Kalamazoo played was December 19th. They beat Constantine 63-39, but that's a good amount of time between games. So this is really their first game, their first action in a while, and maybe we saw that a little bit in that first half. And I'm really excited to see what Seth Dugan, the head coach at Kalamazoo, and the rest of his squad come out with in the second half. We'll step aside, take one more quick break, and get you ready for the second half of action here from South Christian High School. Right back after this.
Having a hard time hearing tonight's game? Hi, I'm Brock Conkle from Michigan Sports Radio, and after putting it off for many years, I decided to contact Miracle Ear and get my hearing tested, and sure enough, had significant hearing loss. The friendly staff at Miracle Ear fitted me with hearing aids, and life is so much more enjoyable being able to hear the things that I've been missing. Go to miracle-ear.com to schedule your free hearing evaluation. There's a location near you.
We'll fix it in a snap.
The furnace is free when you install an AC at Service Professor. BOGO is back for a limited time, 2 for the price of 1.
Service Professor will fix it in a snap.
All right, welcome back, everybody. On this chilly Friday night here in Byron Center, Michigan, Sailors up 38-15 on the Kalamazoo Comets. As we gear up for this second half of action. is your score. Again, apologies for any of the technical difficulties. The video is not running through our system very well, so we're audio only tonight. All games at South Christian High School will be video going forward, so we'll have to clean that up as we kick off this new year, but tonight it is audio only. All right, here we go. Kicking off the second half. Johnson leading the way for the Comets. He goes to Bonham on the left wing, guarded by Zichterman. Top of the key now to Bruce. Rotates it to the right side. Crosby Cruel for three. Cruel knocks down his first.
That is the way you want to start out if you are the Comets. Quick three.
Now South Christian goes the other way. Fless, top of the key three-pointer, back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Max Johnson for the Comets. Going the other way, 3-on-2 as he goes to work. Spin move down the lane. Top of the key, no good. That's Sandy Bruce for three. Back of the iron, rebounded by Moderman. He gives it back to Zichterman. Zichterman tries to find Fless down low, but that one's tipped away. That'll stay with South Christian. Inbound now to Zichterman. Max Zichterman, top or left wing three, no good. Batted around for the rebound, eventually picked up by Balkema. Kalamazoo goes the other way. Pass to the right wing, tipped away by Zichterman. Nice defense.
Great hustle there. Might have gotten it if the refs didn't get in the way there.
Yeah, it got knocked offline by the referee. Instead, that's going to stay with Kalamazoo. Sailors nursing a 20-point lead now on defense. Screen comes for Johnson. Gives it to Bonema as he looks down low to Balkema. And he gets fouled going up. Foul on Modern. That's his first foul of the night. Johnson now on the inbound underneath the basket to Bonema. Bonema back to Bruce. Bruce over to Kroll for three. Air ball off to the right. Straight out of bounds. That'll go to South Christian. 6:38 to go in this third quarter as Sailors now get to go back to work on the offensive side. Austin Burgess with the dribble. He gets two screens by Moderman and Fless. He drives down to that right block. Cross-court pass for three. No good. Good look for Zichterman. Can't make it fall. Rebounded by Bruce. These Comets go the other way. Sailors reset their defense. Now Bruce goes to work. Spin move guarded by Fless. He goes up with the left hand. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line, shoot 2.
Solid pump fake there at the top of the key for the big. Couple of dribble, spin move. Sophomore gets to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, Sammy Bruce, big body sophomore. He knocks down his first free throw of the night. Bruce knocks down the second. As Austin Burgess now takes the ball up, resetting with 6:04 to go in the third. Finds Kershell on that right wing, drives baseline, tries to dump it down to Fless on that block. Gets picked off, intercepted by Cruel. She goes the other way. Cruel to Johnson on the left wing. Corner baseline 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Fless, and South Christian now goes quickly as they have all night to Moderman on that right wing. Back to Burgess, he rotates around the arc. Finds Kershell, he drives baseline, goes up strong on the left side with the right hand, gets fouled. Nice hard take. We'll send Kershell to the line. So get the opportunity to shoot his first free throws of the evening. 6 points already for Caleb.
Bryce Kershell, really one of the only ones with playing time from last year on the squad.
Yeah, you look back at last year, and Austin Burgess came in at that backup point guard for, had a couple minutes there, but other than that, other than him and Moderman and Kershell, it's really been those guys. They look to lead the Sailors. Kershell only hits 1 of 2 free throws. As Johnson now goes to work, finds a cutting Bonema, dumps it back off to Balkema as he misses the 2. Good look, but that one rims out. Sailors go quickly the other way, finds Fless down low for the easy 2. Josh Fless.
Great pass there by Zichterman. Nice over-the-top flick. Senior gets an easy 2.
Yeah, Zichterman really made that happen. As the score is now 41-20, Sailors. Bruce now goes to work, guarded by Moderman. He drives that right block. That gets knocked away. That'll stay with the Comets, but good defense there by the Sailors.
Coach Taylor Johnson going with that 4 in, 4 out, keeping 1 in, keeping the guys fresh.
Yep, yes indeed. Moderman staying in the game is baseline, or out of bounds, baseline out of bounds pass. Baseline 3, no good. Rebounded by Burgess. He gets fouled on the rebounds. Max Johnson trying to get a jump ball call. Instead can't. It's foul called on him. Schiltz now in the game, as you mentioned, Kyle. Mass substitution. 4 in. Schiltz, Zichterman, Blackport. Blackport dumps it down to Moderman, down low. Spin move off that left shoulder. Gets blocked. Nice defense. Comets now go the other way. Johnson guarded by Kershell. Looks down low. Now he's going to get a screen from Balkema. He drives out right side, dumps it off to Cruel. He rotates it on the top of the key to Bonema. Bonema step back, instead passes it to that left corner. Sammy Cruz for the 3, no good. Rebounded by Owen Burgess. Quickly now, Sailors going the other way. Cross-court pass to Cruz Zichterman as he drives baseline to a cutting Schiltz. Schiltz is able to catch that pass after being tipped away a few times. Now back to Owen Burgess, top of the key. Back to Schiltz. Schiltz goes to work, top of the key, spin move. Nice pass down low as he finds a wide open J.J. Moderman.
Sailors with great ball move there. Probably could have got 4 different shots on that possession, but finished with an easy 2 for Moderman.
Johnson now top of the key again for this Comets. Right wing is Bonema, rotates it. Back to Johnson. Johnson down low. No good on that turnaround jumper, rebounded by Blackport. Oh no, they actually call a foul on Dax Blackport. Not sure what that call was. I thought he got the rebound and got hacked coming down, but the ref see it another way as that's going to stay with Kalamazoo. 43-20 is your score. 3:17 to go into this game. Inbound pass gets knocked away by Zichterman. That one goes out of bounds. Let us stay with the Comets. Inbound now is Annan. Annan to Bonema, top of the key. Calls out a set, finds Glurum. Glurum rotates it to Balkma. Top of the key three is good. James Balkma finally seeing the basket. Big three-pointer for the Comets. Just under 3 minutes to go. Sailors now get to go back to work. Zichterman looks for a Blackport down low on that right block. He gets fouled on the entry pass. Three fouls now in this third quarter for each team. Schultz on the inbound to Owen Burgess. He dribbles with his left hand down the middle. Spin move, nice two-pointer. Owen Burgess got his positioning and was able to get the back up.
Yeah, tough two there for Burgess. Way to get into the paint. Nice turnaround two.
Great defense by Zichterman. He's all over his man. Has to find relief. Goes to Glurum. Glurum drives the right lane, goes up, gets fouled. That's going to go on Owen Burgess. That's his first foul of the evening. He's going to send Glurum, Lucas Glurum, to the line. And he hits the first. 2:29 to go in the game. Or excuse me, in the third quarter. As Glurum gets his first baskets of the evening on that first free throw. Second one is up, back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Schultz. Nice box out there for the two Sailor bigs. As Schultz goes the other way. Dumps it off to Crushell. Crushell looks at the top of the keep, instead drives to that baseline. Gets knocked away as that one gets tipped away but fielded by 21, who's not actually on our roster. We'll complain to Taylor Johnson about that later. What's up with that? Got a man not on the roster. So number 21 is he's in the game for the South Christian Sailors. And he's going to get that three-pointer off the side of the rim. No good, but rebounded by Kuhl. Kuhl now to Burgess. Rotates it to Crushell on that left wing. Crushell spin move. Double comes on him as he looks for Peyton Kuhl. Instead, cross-court pass down to Austin Burgess. Ball rotates all the way back around to Schultz. He drives on the right side, goes up with the right hand, looking for a foul. It's not going to get it. Kuhl gets the rebound, dumps it off to 21. 21 can't get it to go, but Peyton Kuhl is there for the rebound. And no, they're going to say a foul. The foul on Kuhl. What it would have been a two-pointer. Instead, foul called on him. That'll go to Kalamazoo.
Tough break there for the Sailors. Over the back call on a no box out.
You don't see that much. Sailors with the pressure, and that one gets ripped away by Crushell. Now 21 the other way, up with the right hand, no good. A little bit out of control there, eventually fielded and rebounded by Kalamazoo and Annan. Annan now dumps it off to relief for Bonema. He goes to work, spin move from the free throw line. One-hander up and good. Nice move by Jake Bonema. He gives 2 points, gives the Comets 2. 58 seconds to go in this third quarter. Looking down low to Kuhl. Kuhl drops that dribble out to 21 as 21 stutters his feet, and he'll get called for a travel. Couple substitutions now in the game. Max Johnson comes back into the game for Jake Bonema. In for Brody Schultz is Finn Atten, 5'10 junior, number 5. Gets his first action of the evening as well. 49 seconds to go. Johnson coming off substitution. Just to lead the charge. Finds Shop. Shop rotates around the arc to Annan. Back to Bonema. No, check that. Glurum. Glurum back to Johnson, top of the key. 32 seconds to go in the third. To Annan. Top of the key is Jagger, check that. Elijah Jagger, number 42 in the game. His three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Comets, though. That'll stay on this end. Johnson now, guarded by Adden. 14 seconds to go. As he's going to take this one to the end of the third, getting the signal from his coach. Goes one-on-one, crossover from right to left. 15-footer, no good. Great defenses. Owen Burgess goes the other way, hurling up a three-quarter three, no good. That'll do it here. Third quarter, 45-26 is your score. Sailors now getting everybody in on the action here. We'll be right back. We're going to step aside for a quick 30-second break. Get back to the action here at South Christian High School.
Central Area Credit Union is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game. NCACU is rooted in community. Supporting our local schools and their athletes is part of our purpose. We invite you to explore our full line of loans and savings options to fit your specific needs. Find us on Ivan Rest Southwest in Granville or online at ncacu.org. Come work with the people you know and the name you trust. North Central Area Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
All right, welcome back, folks. As we did get word of who number 21 is, no thanks to head basketball coach Taylor Johnson, but that is Tyler Kershell, Caleb's younger brother. He's a freshman on the JV squad, but getting some action tonight for the varsity team. So fun opportunity for brothers to play together. Caleb Kershell, senior. We've talked about him already a little bit tonight. As we kick off this fourth quarter of action. Fless, top of the key to Caleb Kershell. Kershell drives on that right wing with the right hand. Real nice take. Caleb Kershell for two.
Great timing on the name there, Bryce. Slicing and dicing for the nice two.
Sailors not missing a beat in the second half. Top of the key now is Johnson. Johnson on that right wing finds Bonema. As that three-pointer took a couple bounces around the rim, eventually fell. Now Sailors go the other way. Fless on that left block over that left shoulder with the right hand. Gets tipped away. I think it was blocked. But last touch by Moderman. That goes back to Kalamazoo. 7:11 to go in this fourth quarter. All South Christian here. Balanced scoring attack by the Sailors as well. Kalamazoo now with the ball. Kroll, top of the key to Pruce. Pruce with the right hand spin moves to the left. On that left block, great help side defense by Moderman as he comes from behind with the block. Goes out of bounds, will stay with Kalamazoo, but really great help side defense by the senior. Inbound now, Kalamazoo. Johnson to Bonema. Bonema tries to find Johnson on the opposite end. Intercepted by Kershell, so he goes the other way. With the right hand, dumps it off to Moderman. Quick three from that right wing, front of the rim, no good, but rebounded by Zichterman as he goes up, gets fouled. I tell you what, Kyle, South Christian, I mean, Taylor Johnson's going to be very proud of how his guys have been attacking the offensive boards.
Yeah, and it really all starts on the defensive end. Great rotations, leading to opportunities on the offensive end. And the aggression has been on the offensive side, like you mentioned. Lots of offensive rebounds. We saw that in the first half, and it is carried over to the second half.
Zichterman, his first free throw, knocks it down. It's Max Zichterman. Not to be confused with his brother, Crew Zichterman, or I believe family member. Also on the court, Noah Zichterman for Kalamazoo. Second free throw is good, knocks them both down. There's pressure. South Christian shows the pressure. Knocked away by the Sailors. This is Kalamazoo just trying to cross the half-court line. They'll stay with Kalamazoo, but great defense by the Sailors. 6:27 to go in the fourth. Inbound now to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Austin Burgess. Top of the key. Looks to the right side to Bonema. Bonema's looking down low, but really good defense by Fless on that right block. Top of the key. Now is Balkma down to Perouse. His double comes, and Austin Burgess rips it away, and he goes the other way with the left hand down the middle. Left hand layup is good. Get the steal, get the basket. Austin Burgess with his first 2 of the night.
Sailors continuing to apply pressure, leading to easy buckets on the offensive end.
Speaking of pressure, Sailors rip it away on that pressure steal as they find Moderman with a little dipsy-do, Lucy-Lou, one-handed layup there.
Impressive by the big one-handed scoop layup.
He's had a nice night, J.J. Moderman. Three-pointer attempt by Kroll. That one actually a foul call. Hit him on the arm. Taylor Johnson pleading his case, even though he's up by 24. Never stop coaching, TJ. Never stop coaching. Let's go send Crosby Kroll to the line for 3 free throw attempts.
Coach Taylor Johnson up 24. Always looking to get better, keeping the boys going.
First free throw, no good. It's funny, if you were listening to us for the football season, Taylor Johnson's name is very familiar as he was doing the color all season. Funny story there. He's like, hey, you need a color guy? Because I had a guy who bailed, and I said, yeah, I do, actually, for football. And then I followed up pretty quickly saying, do you actually know anything about football? And we did a quick call, and he explained to me, and he said, I know what an RPO is. And I said, whoa, you know what an RPO is? That's enough for me. And he was the guy, and he did a wonderful job. So fun off season for him, for basketball, that is.
A man can do it all.
He can do it all, and a lot of those football players are on his team now for this basketball season. So really fun stuff. As Kroll hits 2 of those 3 free throws. Goes the other way now. South Christian with Fless. He knocks in another 2 for Josh Fless. Just over 5 minutes to go in this game. Sailors up by 25. Johnson on the other end tries to find Kroll. Errant pass goes out of bounds. Turnover. Go back to South Christian. 16 turnovers now for the Comets. This has been that type of night on the offensive side for Seth Dugan and his staff. Schultz now in the game. He brings the ball up the court, now to Fless. Top of the key, rotates to Zichterman. Cruz Zichterman to Kershell on that left baseline. Rotates it to Max Zichterman. Three-pointer, top of the key is good.
The lefty with the smooth stroke was ready to catch that one and let it go from the top of the key.
Max Johnson goes the other way. So he's trying to give life back to this Comet offense. Nice 2 for Max Johnson. On the other side goes Max Zichterman. Zichterman with a quick 3 on that left wing, just off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Kalamazoo. And Balkema to Johnson as he takes it up the court. Quick 3-pointer, top of the key, front of there, no good. Rebounded by Annan. Annan with the 2-point putback, knocks it down. South Christian taking a timeout. Johnson's not happy with what he saw. We'll take a quick 30 at our end as well. Be right back after this.
Hi, my name is Anna Wypich, the 2025 Miss Basketball. For athletes and busy students, getting your wisdom teeth removed can kind of seem like a big deal. But here at the Center for Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, they make it a comfortable experience. They also help with dental implants and tooth extractions. For great oral care when you need it, call the Center for Oral Surgery today.
Get ahead of the holidays with Surf Fiber Fast Internet. Get all the speed you need, plus the perks you deserve, like free installation, free Wi-Fi, and so much more. Get Fiber Fast Internet today. Plans start as low as $30 a month with AutoPay. Visit surfinternet.com.
Welcome back, folks. 58-34 is your score from South Christian High School. Sailors up big on the Kalamazoo Comets. Now into the game is Tyler Kershell, number 21. She has to get it over the timeline, finds Schultz. Schultz drives right down the middle of the lane, dumps it out to Cruz Zichterman, tries to find Blackport. That one's an errant pass, goes wide, intercepted by the Comets. They go the other way. Zichterman for the quick three. I'll check that was Annan for the quick three. That one's no good. Rebounded by South Christian and Schultz. Schultz now finds a cutting Zichterman. Cruz Zichterman for the two. Nice look and nice cut.
Sailors continue to move the ball well, even as we come down the last minutes here to in the fourth quarter.
3:14 to go in this game. All South Christian. On the other way is Glorum. Glorum to Annan. Annan to Johnson. Johnson gets his switch, now guarded by Chrishell. Dumps it off to Glorum. Glorum, entry pass down low. To Balkema, he gets fouled. First foul for South Christian. No, check that second foul. The Comets will take it out of bounds. .30-34, 2:49 to go is Tyler Chrishell on the inbound steal. He goes the other way. Picks it up on his own, finds Ethan. Also in the game for the Sailors, 2:36, rotates it. That one's errant pass. This will be a turnover by the Sailors. .236. And South Christian up big here. As the Comets is trying to find something. As Jake Bonema goes to work on Cruz Zichterman. Rotates it to Davis. Davis back to Bonema. Now top of the key to Shop. Shop back to Davis on that right wing. Nice defense by Chrishell. Top of the key now to Bonema. Bonema guarded by Zichterman for the Sailors. Sailors, great defense on the perimeter as Bonema drives that right baseline. Finds himself in the corner to passing to a cutting Comet. That one gets knocked away, picked up by Zichterman as he goes the other way. Nice turn of the corner as Zichterman beats his man for two.
Boy, for a freshman, Bryce, that was impressive. Coast to coast. Nice right-handed hard drive for the easy two.
1:47 to go, 62-34. Sailors. There's Bonema now. Goes to work on Zichterman. Spin move in the paint. Nice take, but no good. That one gets tipped around, eventually rebounded by Elijah Yager. No good, can't finish the two there. Sailors now going the other way. Farouk Chrishell on that left wing, drives down the middle, looking for a foul, isn't gonna get it, instead loses control. Steal by the Comets as Jackson Krause goes up with his right hand, gets fouled. That'll send Jackson Krause to the line for two.
Bryce, I think one of the things that's impressed me the most about the Sailors tonight is lots of combination of players. They've obviously gone deep in the bench, but they just play basketball together. Sometimes obviously running a full set, sometimes just swinging the ball around the perimeter, setting a high pick and roll, guys cutting back door. Just an efficient way of playing basketball. Seems like there's a lot of chemistry on this team so far to start the season.
Second free throw falls. As you're right, I mean, this has been a really team unison victory tonight by the Sailors. Down low now goes Cool on that right block, spin move with the right hand over that left shoulder is good. Nice take by the big guy.
Very impressive. Righty hook there, baby hook. Cool with the easy two.
Now Bonema looking for the three, is going to take it. Nice defense by Cool. As it rotates around the top of the arc, through the legs, bad pass, picked up by Peyton Cool. He's been everywhere on this sequence as he finds himself falling out of bounds, is able to throw that ball off of the back of the would-be defender, Nolan Shop. That'll stay with South Christian.
Bryce, you could see Cool and Bonema exchanging some friendly words there as cousins down on the other end of the floor. Gotta love to see it here in this game.
31 seconds to go. Inbound goes to Cool. Same shot as last time. This time he can't finish it. Comets going the other way in the final 23 seconds of this game. Bonema now guarded by Zichterman, looking for a screen at the top of the key. Goes the other way. Picks up his dribble. Now back to Yager. Yager gives it Bonema the screen as he drives down the middle, kicks it out. Baseline three for Shop is good. Nice look for him as this one ticks down. South Christian with a nice win here on this Friday night. 64-39 over the Comets of Kalamazoo Christian. We'll step aside, take a quick break here. I'll be right back for the post-game show here on Michigan Sports Radio and the Sale.
The Michigan Achievement Scholarship is funding every grad, every path. And odds are your high school senior or recent grad will qualify for free money for community college, public or private university, or career training, no matter their GPA. And the scholarship is less income-based than you might expect. Wherever your child is headed, there's free money to get them where they want to go. Learn more at mi.gov/achievement.
It's bringing a new level of convenience with their at-home maintenance service. That's right, they come to you. Their expert technicians roll up to your driveway with genuine parts and trusted care. No loading, no drop-offs, just winning service that keeps your equipment running strong season after season. Don't sit on the sidelines. Schedule today at Weingarts.com and experience the Weingarts way.
Weingarts, everything from lawn to snow.
All right, welcome into the Burgess Surveying post-game show here on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone. I'm joined by head coach Taylor Johnson. Coach, nice win over your alma mater tonight. What's the feeling beating up on your school?
Yeah, I don't know about beating up on them, but, you know, I have a lot of respect for those guys. Obviously, this game was close to my heart, and, you know, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. I wore the purple and gold my whole life, and, you know, we were fortunate to play for a really good coach and Coach Massenbrook, and we won a state title and did a lot of great things. It was a lot of fun. So just kind of weird. You know, we're in different divisions, which does matter, I think, in the high school level. And I do think they have some talent. Seth Dugan's doing a good job over there, so like that. Just kind of a weird feeling. See a lot of friendly faces here tonight, a lot of family, people from high school I haven't seen in a long time. So just a really special night.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were looking at just the schedules. I mean, this is your third game in
4 days. Yeah.
4 days, yes.
Yeah.
This is their first game since December 19th.
Yeah.
How much does that play into a matchup like tonight?
Oh, a lot, right? College football playoff, right? I mean, nobody wants to buy these days, right? So, you know, I think it matters from a standpoint of we're in a really good rhythm, like we're playing games right now, and I think that matters. And when you're playing games, you kind of are used to playing games. When you're practicing and not playing games, you kind of just lose it a little bit rhythm-wise. And Christmas break's tough, man. I mean, we got kids all over the country, it feels like right now. There's people traveling all the time. So, you know, it matters when people are here. It matters. It's a big deal, you know, and I think when you can stay here and you can really work on things, this is a great time where we usually don't have a lot of games, and we can spend a lot of time in practice. And then they've had a lot of time in practice. But then you got to go execute in a game. So we've been fortunate.
The execution was there tonight. I mean, it felt like a really balanced attack. What is it with these lineups? Are you still working on these lineups? Or are you still figuring out?
I think so.
Which guys work best?
I don't know. I mean, we got a deep team. I mean, credit to the kids. We got a really deep team. You know, we still got to shoot a little bit better. But, you know, you can see, like, when we make them and we kind of get in that rhythm, man, it's a fun team to watch and really sharing the ball and stuff like that. But it starts with our inside game. You know, we're nothing without JJ and Flesh scoring the ball inside and making sure we get the ball inside. So I think that's where it starts and, you know, opens things up for other guys. But I don't know on lineups, man. Just you're going to ask me all year, and all year I'm going to tell you I don't really know. We're just kind of winging it right now. But, again, that's a credit to the players.
Well, something's working right now. 7-1 now is your record. Things are looking really good. Excited to keep watching, keep following along. We'll be back next Friday. We'll talk to you again, Coach.
Yeah,
thanks so much.
Yeah, big one next Friday, obviously, getting ready for conference play and everything. So just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, stay safe. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate all the work you guys do.
Absolutely. Thanks, Coach. That's Coach Taylor Johnson. And on the post-game interview on the Burgess Surveying post-game show here, And Kyle, he said, I mean, there's a lot to figure out. I mean, it's all real positive. There's a lot of guys that you can play. Bench seems to go pretty deep, and when they get rolling, and it's pretty fun to watch. But it's be a fun team to cover this year, as there's a lot of weapons, and if those two bigs down low can get going, it should be a ton of fun.
Well, Bryce, you said it. A lot of options, a lot of weapons. Man, they can have a lot of different rotations. A lot of times they're playing 4 out, 1 in, sometimes even 5 out, moving the ball around the perimeter and making cuts. They apply pressure on the defensive end, 1-3-1 full court pressure that leads to a lot of easy buckets on the offensive end. Like he said, when they get it going, they are a very fun team to watch. I'm sure Coach will obviously try to figure out those particular lineups that he likes and get those rolling as he mentioned they head into conference play here. But 7-1 to start the year. Talking to him earlier in the season, don't know if maybe he was expecting this record 8 games in, but no way you're not going to take it.
No way, indeed. And this is our first game tonight that we've got to watch and do. Obviously, we'll be doing the rest of the night. Special shout out to Bob Sack, my old man, as well as Rick Wesley and Kurt Copeland taking on those calls early on in December. But we're excited to take on the task here and follow this team over the next couple months as we go deep into the heart of January, February, and then, of course, get into March, that's when the fun all begins. So we're excited about it. This is a different team than last year. We lost a lot of pieces, lost some big guys down low, and then, of course, lost superstar Carson Viss as well. So this team is starting to really find its new identity, and, again, we're fired up to follow along and watch it. So we'll be back next Friday night for a doubleheader. We'll actually be covering Tuesday night the girls as they face off against West Catholic in a quarterfinal rematch of last year. Of course, conference foes, but 2 of the top teams in the area are going to face off again. Sailor's going to look for a little bit of revenge, as that was a thriller 2-point loss last year, as they'll look to get things right for Coach Erica Brown and her team on Tuesday night. So we'll get that action Tuesday night, and then we'll be back on Friday for the doubleheader against Northview. It should be a ton of fun here. We hope you all can join us as well here on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we're excited to get really rolling here at basketball season here on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone.